I'm sure you've had those times when you're perhaps having a conversation with your mom, and out of nowhere, she's like, you should try something different. Maybe you're in school and your mom keeps pressurizing you to take part in extracurricular activities. About a week ago, I was just on the couch, and this exact moment happened again. My mom asked me this question for like the billionth time, and I replied with absolute silence. This is what most people get wrong in terms of achieving success or winning at something. They have this idea, this mindset that, okay, let me try out four or five different things and I'll succeed in at least one of them. That is just complete BS. Picture this. Imagine you have 1 year to make significant progress in your life. Option A, you try copywriting, YouTube, sales, trading, all these things. Or option B, you stick to YouTube. And I'm giving YouTube as an example just because I'm doing YouTube. So let's say option B, you stick to YouTube and put every single effort that you have into it for that 1 year. Which option do you think would bring you more progress in 1 year? I'm sure you even notice people in your family. Just think of it for a moment. Have you ever had those situations where there's some issue or multiple issues here and there? There's always a one guy who goes and he stands up to solve everything. Perhaps there's some technical issue with the TV, you're trying to play some movie, he solves it. There's some issue in the kitchen, he solves it. There's something that requires physical effort, he solves it. You have no idea how he solves it, but he does. How do you think he does that? Because at one point in his life or her life, they tried multiple things and experimented with them, but never actually focused and prioritized and focused purely on one thing. It's not like God just put the guy in the planet and he was just gifted with all these abilities. It doesn't work like that. But despite knowing everything, they still on the outside are an average person, just like everyone else, working a 9 to 5. So the next time you hear someone saying, that you should try juggling between different things, even if it's some YouTuber, do not listen to them. Please do not listen to them. This doesn't mean that you always have to do the same thing. Your interests may very well change over time, but the key thing that I'm preaching to you here is when you're doing something, focus purely on that. Sure, maybe 1 year later your interest may change into something else, but whenever you're doing something, focus on that specific thing. When you're doing something right now, when I'm making this video, I'm not going to be thinking about, oh yeah, what workout do I do in my gym like tomorrow? That's not going on in my head. And that's what I'm talking about. When you're doing something right now, put everything, your mind and your physical effort into just that. And take it from someone who, at a point in my life, especially in the 2021 phase, I was multiple doing different things, pretty much like the average teen. The average teen does this, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And the worst thing was I had no clarity in my head. I wasn't One of the worst feelings, in my opinion at least, is not having complete clarity on what is going on. And that was what was happening at that point in my life. I had no goal or no clear minded vision of, okay, I wanted to achieve this. No, I was just doing this, doing that with no vision. And eventually things, I guess I found YouTube and things are panning out well. But take your time, find what works for you, what you love, and just be relentless at it.